Welcome to the School Management Software tutorial. In this session we're going to show you how to update student information. As you can see, we've gone straight into the dashboard, so we've already logged in. If you then go from there to students and then student list, if we click on here, we can now see we've got just the basic information. If we click on prospects, we'll see some of the people that we put in last time and some that we've added as we've gone through the classes. I'm going to use the first one, so Barricade, he's going to come up first. Let's get some information in. So first of all, we need title. Okay, Mr. Now on this, use capital and then lowercase. It just makes it easier. These forms have got to be used everywhere. If you just put them in all capitals, it looks horrible, it's difficult to read, it's not very nice to work with at all. So use it as a sentence case, first letter capital, everything else lowercase. Okay, just check that forename and surname are spelt correctly. Then we're going to add in their address. Now I know them, we've got them set up already. So 15 Anytown, and we're going to add in, we can shortcut by pressing the first letter, it just jumps us down a little bit. And then let's add in their postcode. So we've got the address part done. Now as we go through, you can save, and it just keeps it on that information. So it's just a little habit to get into so that you get used to, when you've put in a lot of information, not losing that information. So use your save button regularly. Nationality, I'm just going to go for British. Occupation, I'm going to put him down as a carpenter. We then come into heights. Now this is used quite a bit, especially with the forms that we've got. The height in meters, or if you're in the old fashioned imperial, we can put them in. So if I put them in at 6 foot 1 inch, that will then convert to 185 centimeters. It doesn't matter which way round you put them in, but it will keep the date there, or keep the weight and height there. Exactly the same with the weight. We can put it in. It does want it in kilos. That's purely for the competition side, but if you happen to have just the information in stones, that's fine, it'll work it out. And as you can see, it does like to be quite accurate. Gender we should already have in. We then want to get onto phone numbers and referral. How did you find out about this student? Now this is going to be quite a good tool to use later on. I quite like to break down how my information was put in. So as you can see, flyer, and it went through the door. We might want to break down how you were advertising. It'll just help you later on. Save again. Make sure it's save and not save and return. That will take you to a different place. Prospect. Now the user level we want to change, because we're actually going to change them into a full student. They've now enrolled with you, so we're going to actually make them part of the team. And as we go through, date that they started was in there. Now we can add fees onto this, so it's quite a clever piece of software. I'm just going to add in £35 twice a week training, and then you just add in the date there. So the description is really just to make it nice and clear for me. And as you go through, it's due once a month. You can change that into days, weeks, months, years. It's all in there. So if someone's coming in training once a week, you could change that and just put in they pay £5, £8, whatever it is, once a week, so you can know to pick that up. Add the fees, it will then add it into here. The reason for putting this fees description in there, it just makes it easier for you. Payment choice, direct debit, standing order, or pay at the club, depends on how you want to work on. I quite like using standing order. It just makes my life just that little bit easier. License information we haven't got yet. We'll come back to how to apply to a license and all the information that goes into there. Emergency contacts, and this is quite a good one. We'll put in Barry's wife, and we know the phone number as well, so we'll put that in. And you have room for medical information as well. I'm going to add in asthma. You even have room to add in extra notes for whatever reason you've got in there, so you can add that. There's quite a bit of information on there. On that one now, if we press save and return, It just stores the information. We've gone back to the student list, and you can now see Barry is slightly different to everyone else. He now has this box here under his grade. That just shows that he's a white belt, 10th cup. As you can see, he's no longer a prospect. If we drop or untick the prospects, he now comes up. We lose all the others. Hopefully that's been of some help. We'll see you in the next video.